always twists and turns. Gave up on your sanity to hide behind the devil. Cause you think you'll live forever. Say you're never getting old. Out there thinking that you're in the world alone. No one ever told you that you have to live for something, or in the end you will be nothing. It's too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror cause it's only you that you have to lose. Headed backward on a one-way, trying to stop the
It's rare that a
running,
tennis
but you
string
can't
manufacturer is based
wait.
out of the United States. So when Komodo, a tennis string company based out in Colorado, reached out to me, I was excited to test out some of their strings. This is the Komodo Envy Tennis String review. The Komodo Envy is a rough poly that is only available in 17 gauge and only available in the color black. Think Henry Ford with the assembly line. Right out of the mailbox, the packaging on the string is top notch. The graphic design of the package really grabs my attention better than any of the other major brand string manufacturers. Coming in at $14.95 per packet, let's see if this up-and-coming American tennis string is a good deal for tennis players just like you. As a stringer, I can definitely see and feel the rough dimples on this poly, similar to the Luxilon Alu Power Rough. However, I also felt the cheapness of the string when weaving the crosses and pulling the mains. The surface of the string felt slick and almost hollow whenever I grabbed and pulled at it. But let's see if this apparent cheapness of the string and the roughness is apparent on the tennis court. Thankfully, this is a pretty comfortable string that doesn't require a break-in period, something that is always welcome from any type of expensive string. The bad news is that this string does not give any bite on the ball, which is a shame because the marketing says that this string creates phenomenal angles. Although the launch angle from the string was fine, given it was 17 gauge, the ball never really actually dipped down after crossing the net. My ground strokes kept on flying past the intended target, just like when Aaron Rodgers lost to Jimmy Garoppolo in the 49ers this past week. The power and dwell time was perfectly consistent, but it really didn't matter at the end of the day because the ball just wouldn't stay in the court due to the lack of spin. The slices from the baseline were a slightly better story. Although the slices did sail a bit long for me, just like the topspin, the ball did skid off the indoor court really well to have my opponents mistime their next shot for some free points. Just like my volleys, the disappointment continues at the net. Yes, I got some awesome pop off the string for high put away volleys, but the more delicate shots, like the slice car volley and volley drop shots, kept on sailing a little bit longer than intended for an unforced error on my part or an easy put away by my opponent. Unsurprisingly, the first serve for these strings were excellent, but the spin-oriented second serves were absolutely abysmal. And by abysmal, the spin was lacking. I cannot justify at all why any sane modern player would want to buy these strings, nonetheless at $14.95 per packet. You get much more spin potential from round polys at much lower price points, and at a thicker gauge for more durability. I will leave a link to that ISOSpeed baseline tennis string review in this corner if you guys haven't checked it out already. You might think that I am being an absolute critic about these strings. The thing is, truthfully, I am. The company, Komodo, really needs to rethink what amateur tennis players really want when it comes to tennis strings. Especially if they are new players to the game, and they want to try a string that is highly as priced as a Komodo Envy. Take a look at Solinco, for example. They did a fantastic job with their breakout string, Solinco Hyper-G, which really put them on the map for amateur tennis players like myself, which led to another great string by them, the Solinco Confidential. I will leave links to those tennis string reviews down in the description below if you haven't seen it already. I do want to see American companies succeed in the tennis string manufacturing business. But as for Komodo, they have a lot of work to do when it comes to the Envy tennis string. The Komodo Envy was strung on my Babolat Pure Aero VS at 52 pounds. Keep in mind that Komodo did send me these strings for free, but I did not receive any type of cash payment. Now, I want to turn the discussion to you guys. Have you even heard of this tennis company called Komodo? Is there anything else that I missed on this tennis string review? If I did, leave a comment down in the section below. And for more in-depth questions and discussions, join my Discord where almost 1,000 tennis players discuss pro tennis, equipment, memes, and retailer discounts, and most importantly, my calves, all on a daily basis. And leave a comment down in the section below if there's a string or tennis equipment you want me to review. And as always, happy hitting.